Hey guys, welcome to Well How It Works. I'm Joe. This is the first in the Choir Boys Frog build series. This one will go real fast. And like I've said before, everything starts with a drawing. And so this is the drawing for that artwork on that. And here's the leather sheath. We'll just give a little quick look at that. I'm really proud of how smoothly all the edges have been burnished and show up. I think it's just beautiful. It's got a mirror finish. And obviously it's some of the finest work I have ever done. Even the stitching, which is usually a little bit less than ideal on the back, it turned out really well. It's something I'm working on to get better. And all right, well, let's get back to what we're here for, the frog. This is the concept art for the Laredo, and the design was such that it would fall in like this. But you can see, and I'm using the same button stud from that same build. See how wide that was? The problem with this design is that even though it has a really nice tight fit up here around the edges, and so this thing slides in really smoothly, it lacks something in design because when you go to draw the knife out, the whole sheath tries to come out. And so my thought was, let's take this artwork and reproduce it over the top of this so that it flows seamlessly together, and let's do a different style. Let's do it in a way in which it's just got a hole that it drops in and then it doesn't slide out. So here we go. This is what I came up with. And these brass studs back here, these brass Chicago screws, are just what I was using to temporarily fix it while I was playing around with it. So I went ahead and carved it, and I like it a lot, except for a couple things. It's too sloppy here. I was using a hole punch, a leather punch, and it's got a bevel to the end of it, and I want a straight hole to punch through. And so this looks sloppy to me, and I can't stand it. So we're gonna remake it. But also the leather is too light. It is, here, look at this. It's just as lightweight as could be, which I thought would be perfect for this. And I will show you why now, because what I wanted to do is be able to drop this guy in. Let me back up a little bit. I wanted to drop this guy into here, and as it's going onto the frog, it's got to flex and get over this. And once it gets over it, then it's got to pop on there. And so it looks great, and I think once I sealed it, it would look fine to most people. The problem is I've got this amazing sheath and a kind of mediocre-ish frog. That's not gonna work for me. I'm a perfectionist, and I want it to be perfect. This is okay, but not for this build, not for the amount of time that I've spent on it. You can just tell the difference between one leather and the next. I don't like that. So we're gonna do a redesign and rebuild. So let's get it off of there. As far as function, it functions fine. And that's good, but this is not just a functionary piece. This is an art piece. This is supposed to be a beautiful piece, and I want it to be beautiful. All right, let's get that off there. Sorry about the terrible camera work. Okay, so here we go. So now what I've done is I have carved it again. All right, so here we are. Let's even look at the carving. I did a little bit better job on this carving than the one above it. And it's because of the leather. The leather itself is more conducive to it. Obviously, there's still a few spots. I want to go back in here and smooth this out with a bigger tool so that it's a little bit smoother floor there, and I'll fade all that backgrounding together. It'll be fine. This will go around here like this, and you can see that I've labeled this 1/4 inch. I need a 1/4 inch drill bit to punch a nice clean hole right through the middle of that. Then what I'll do is I'll go back here on the corners, and I will pop some holes in it and cut through to the middle. So I'm going to take a break from this now, and I will show you what this looks like as we proceed on the next one. So here's where we started, here's where we're going, and there it is all together. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you on the next one. Take care.